Yes, school security is something that we need to look at while we are also making preparations to resume schools after the coronavirus lockdown. It is also important to put things in order that without these things, our school security will be in mess. Till today, Leah Sharibu is one of the mystery that Nigeria has recorded, and we have not still come out of that mystery. Talking about school security, the parents of the children, of the pupils, the school teachers, the environment, and also those that will be doing the security of the school is very, very important. It's rather unfortunate that Nigeria don't have a portal where profiling of teachers are done. Meaning that one teacher can also rape a child here and go to the next school, secure a job and start making his money there. With the same attitude, because there's no repentance in those rapists. But it's going to be very important that the school authorities make some profiling of their teachers or their employees before engaging them. For school security, the parents of these people are one of the factors that will contribute to 100% of the safety of their child in school. You are a father, you are a mother, by 5:30 a.m. you've jumped out of the bed, dressed up, inside your car, straight to work. It is a school, it's your mate that even know when there's parents-teacher association. You don't attend PTA of the school. You don't know the challenges of the school. You don't know how porous the security situation of the school is. It is during this time that you can, interact with the school authorities to make change and also to implement certain strategies that will help the safety of your work. So it is very important that as we are making preparations towards resumptions of schools, school owners should take the pain of implementing the strategies that will safeguard the walls in their schools. For example, you will hire a buzoman, you don't even know where he comes from. Just put him there without doing proper profiling of the person you are employing. That same person turns out to become the kidnapper in your school. But if you engage private security companies where you know that they have all the rudiments, they have done profiling of those they are employing, and for any reasons you have to hold these people accountable, you don't have any fear. But still at that, it is important that you do the double check on your own. You employ a teacher, you don't know where he's coming from, you don't see the teacher from Adam. You don't know the character of this teacher. You only see the paper and say he's qualified or she is qualified. You don't know the attitude, and you've forgotten that it is the attitude of this teacher that even will appear 60 to 70% in the life of the world. So a teacher you are employing in a school, you need to also check and do the needful. In school today, kidnapping is one of the rampant situations we've recorded. Raping is one of the issues we've recorded in school. Why? Because appropriate measures are not put in place to curtail those actions. If you see something, you say something. So schools need to come up, have a portal of registering their employees, their staff, their teachers, and also register the school or the security manning the school, the security company in charge of their school. So that for any reasons they will invite the security company to come and give account of how the security operations of the school is going. But you just pick anybody from the street and say, oh, come, you can do security. Yes, you can do security. You just dump the person dead. Tomorrow you start hearing stories. And the house girls that is going to take this child to the school, what needs to be done at the gate, at the entrance of the school? Proper registration, proper documentation of such person should be done. Meaning that the parents should come to the school, register a particular nanny that will be in charge of taking their child from the school and bringing the child to the school. This same nanny will be responsible after the school closure, it is the responsibility of the nanny to sign off that I have taken Onyinye, I have taken Peter, I have taken Chibuike, I have taken anybody, Comfort from the school. And it should be done at the entrance point of the school. Because if these things are not done, it is possible that somebody else can come, take the child, and go. And the innocent child will be crying, oh, my daddy, my daddy. So don't worry, we are going home. That's the end of the child. So you see that a lot needs to be done. Because now there's hunger in town. And opening school is not just for fancy. It's for people to come in. So if the security of these people coming in is not defined, then I do not see need to open the school. I do not see need to open the school. You know, the parents need to do something, the school need to do something, and to ensure that all their staff is at the center of what they are doing. So that they know that in this school now, if you have done this before, you've done that before, you will not be admitted into the school. Meaning that you will not be allowed to come and teach in the school, you will not be allowed to work in the school. Even a gardener, you need to know where and where has he worked. What has been his antecedent. You know, you need to gather this. This is what we call delinquencies in security. You need to absorb this information to ensure that you get some intelligence report. Absorb those informations to get some prolificate. This is what you as a school owner need to do. Without doing proper profiling of the people you are hiring to come and handle your school or come and handle people's children, you have problem. And because there's no platform reporting those that is in your school, so that school A we know that I have sacked Mr. Emma from my school. School B we know that I have sacked Mr. Joe from my school. For what reason? For this and so reason. So when you want to employ your staff, you now see that, come, let me open the school portal or where our association where these things are reported. For any reason you see his passport, you see it, you ask questions before you can employ him. I think we are going to have a summit on security, school security, so that when we put these things together, we'll be inviting schools to come and also have understanding of what they need to do, because an academician may not know everything, and sometimes he is not even he's not a professional in security angle, so he needs to learn certain things, not just building the school, but ensuring that these things that will make his school a standard among others, he needs to learn it and put them together. So I believe that we are going to work together and bring the best for school owners, and also see a way to educate them and also to train them on what they need to do or what needs to be done as we prepare ahead of the school resumption. Because now I tell you the truth, people, you can hear bandits there and there, today bandit, kidnapping, Boko Haram, a lot of crime ongoing. And these are actors' crimes, and these people are still in town. They are still on their toes, ensuring that they want to get rid of everybody. Now it's a do or die affair. So you need to put your own measures together in place to ensure that your school is not spotted in any of these activities. So I've always advised school owners, don't go and carry a man from the street and say, be my security, because the security of the school starts from the gate. The security, that's why I told you that a need for a particular nanny registered at the school, ensuring that this nanny sign when he brings this person in, and when the school is at the end of the day, when she or he is coming to take the child away, he needs to sign out that I have come to take this child away, with the known of the headmistress or the known of the teacher in charge of that particular child. You know, and this nanny should have also a tag, a form of an ID card that is going to be done by the school once you are registered, with your passport on it and for a particular ward that you are coming to take. So that if they didn't see you any day, they will contact the parents. Why is this person not in school? or why is this person have not come or bring this person to school, or why has he not taken this person to school. They also change their register that Mr. A has not brought the ward to school, so that the parents will confirm, yes, my child is not too strong health-wise, so I'll try not to, bring him to school today. That is the reason we are not seeing him in school. The school need to be alert. As once it's 7:30, they come to open their register. Which child is in school? Which child is not in school? They now call the parent of that child. Your child is not in school. Hope all is well. No, my child is in school. I've handed him over to the nanny. Oh, he's not still in school. At least earlier detection of such mindset, we can be able to apprehend the person. But somebody did not come to school 1 day, 2 days, the school did not follow up, or 1 hour, 2, 3 hours of when the person is supposed to be in school, the school did not follow up. The person must have masterminded that act and have disappeared to the thin air. But in 20 minutes, 10 minutes that this person is not in school, and you follow up to call the parents, the parents will now follow up immediately why the child is not in school. So it's also a responsibility of the school, mandate a particular master who will be coming to check the register, who is in school and who's not still in school. And for what reason the person is not still in school. When they call the parents, they follow up with the nanny who has been registered in regard to that child. We need to do a lot of things. And I have always been saying it to people. Security is a collective responsibility. So you being a parent, you have your own responsibility to contribute to the security of your world. The school security of your child is also in your hands, and the school owners, the security of the walls in their custody is also in their hands. Even the teachers, the security, down to the cleaners. Because some cleaners can be in school without doing proper profiling of these cleaners. There can be witch or armed robbers in disguise that you don't know. I think in the summit we'll be discussing one-on-one. It's going to be an interactive session between the school owners and other security experts who will be coming in to discuss with this principal, so that they will understand what they need to do in their school as we are preparing ahead of school resumptions, and we don't need to have problems, because like I said from my discussion, when it happened, it becomes the responsibilities of everybody, and what we can solve now with little measures in place. We don't need to wait till when it has happened before we start running hater scatter to put things in order. So I think I will stop here. We'll be discussing a lot in the summit, educating what will be done, school kidnapping and the way forward, school security, and the needed tonic to achieve security in schools. I think that will be okay for today. Thank you.